All right, just a quick update on my wiring. As I said before, I cut that hole, and actually you have, if you do a 2-inch hole, the biggest plug is 1 7/8, and with all the other bundle of wires, you have to take these rubber grommets out and feed them down the wire first, and then put them in after the fact, which not a big deal. Just plug them right in. So if you look down the side of my van, that's a dome light wire which will come out. We have no wires showing anywhere. No, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's going to save me 1 inch on the walls. Again, we went in through, bear with my lighting here. Get it in here. We just used some of the trim for the window openings to finish off that because it was such a big hole. I made a big hole for more wires. And we go all the way to the back to this bulkhead. Yes, there was another bulkhead in the back here I don't think I talked about before, but if we can get the camera in there. Yeah. You have to go through that bulkhead to get the wires into there. Not a big deal. It took maybe 2 hours to feed everything through. You know, just so you're not hurting anything. Take your time. Really turned out nice. Okay, another update. Put our subfloor in over top of our insulation. Really turned out well. We biscuit jointed all of the seams because I have a biscuit jointer, and it just makes a nice tight seam all the way down. Not fun to put in, but it's doable. But it's in. What I'm really going to work on today is my Maxair fan. I've seen people put them on the roof and just screw them right down. Well, first off, I bought these 1-inch thick cutting boards to follow the contour of my roof. And that's the problem I was having with the roof, is I've seen people putting them on. Let's go up here. And forgive my mess. If you just take this and screw to your roof, it's got all this overhang here that it's going to bend this plastic on. And I just wasn't a fan of, something's either going to crack, it's going to leak. So what I did was I bought that 1-inch 18 by 24 cutting board, laid it up here. I used some popsicle sticks to shim it equally on both sides because of the divots in the contour of the roof. Took a magic marker and scribed the front and the rear, and just used a jigsaw and a belt sander to cut it out and trim it until it fit. And yes, it's got a little buckle here. It warped a little when I was cutting it, but it's warped the same dimension, the same direction as the van roof. So once I put a straight edge on there and push it down, everything is 95% exactly how the roof contour is. Yeah, it was a little work, but hey, I like it a lot better because now my whole perimeter is in something substantial, not only on the roof. I'll probably use wood on the inside, but I didn't want to use wood on the outside, just for rot. And anyway, thanks for watching.